We've got some missing shingles that blew off and we need to replace them. I will show you how it's done. Let's get into it. First thing you want to do is determine what shingles need to be taken out. This one's damaged here, so this shingle's got to come out, which means we need to break this seal and we need to break this seal all the way across so that we can remove the nails from here. Let's do that. The tool that you're going to need is a flat bar. I wouldn't recommend doing it without a flat bar. So you get that up underneath there, and this is already broken a little bit, but you'll want to slide it as you push up and down and go across. Be careful because you don't want to damage the shingle. These need to stay there. So we got that seal broke, we not got that seal broke. Now we need to get the nails out. So the nails are going to be on either side right there. So I can go up. So you got to find the nail and get that broke loose a little bit. Don't try to get it all the way out. Then come onto the top side of it, push that shingle down so that you can get the nail out. Okay, just like that. Now that I've got the nails out of this row and this row, I can take this shingle out. When this shingle's underneath, the nails in this row are actually in the top of this shingle. So I had to take those out so I get that shingle out of there. Sometimes you gotta lift them up and get up underneath there. Just be careful not to lift too much. I'm not going to do a comprehensive about installing shingles, but I've got my first row on, and what you need to be caring about most is your nail placement. So this shingle is going to drop down on top of that one, and you need to make sure where the next one butts up to the old one, you don't have any nails in that area. This shingle is going to go here, and if we have a nail right there, the water will get to it and it'll rust and leak. So I've got my nails far enough away from the lap, and if you're hand nailing, you put 4 or 5 or 6 depending on your wind region, and keep on trucking. Last shingle's ready to go, and if you did a bad job about removing your nails up here, you're gonna know because that won't slide up. But this one's sliding up to where we need it. Everything's clear. I can nail this one down. Now that I'm down to the end and I'm ready to put my last shingle on, you'll notice it's a little short and my end is hitting my nail at the end. So that's not gonna work. The smallest piece you wanna do over here is 4 inches, and I prefer 6. So what we'll do instead, get that one out of the way, and then put a 13 on. So that'll bridge our nails and our shingle. So we're good there. And now we can extend that all the way through with that shingle. And now when I nail this one on, I'm gonna put this shingle above and make sure I don't put a nail right here, because this one's gonna drop down like that on top of it. It's hitting right in between them. That's what we want. So this guy is gonna go right here. Great. All right, all done putting the shingles in. Last and not least at all, you want to get yourself some roof cement. This is going to be in the roofing aisle at Lowe's or Home Depot. Very common and very cheap. This is like $3 including tax, so don't skimp on this. But basically what happens is the seal that I broke on the old shingles right here, that's not going to seal back down because the sealant strip that was there is broken now. It's like the glue is done. So I need to add more glue, or next time a wind comes through, it's going to catch these shingles above my repair and blow off and make another repair above the repair. Some roofers call that job security. I call that negligence. Anyway, so here's my new shingles. This is the old one. I gotta lift this up and put 4 dabs of cement under each one. So let me see if I can show you. Put a little dab in there like that. And when that squishes down, that's too much, really. It can be smaller than that. But give yourself 4 dabs per shingle to reseal the area so that this doesn't blow off in the future. Also, one other thing. Shingles are never gonna match exactly. This roof's not very old, but it's still faded. There's coloring used to make these shingles the colors that they are, and it doesn't last. It starts to fade. That's how it works. And you're putting brand new shingles on a faded roof. Not gonna match exact, even though I'm using the exact same shingle, exact same brand, all that stuff. It's not always gonna match. The newer the roof, the better the match. Older the roof, it's just not gonna happen. So I always communicate that to people up front, and it helps when people complain that their patch doesn't match. If you didn't tell them that before you patched it, that's on you.